Hello and welcome to another video. I hope that you're all very well. Today I'm going to show you how to adjust the mirrors, enabling you to get the best view possible. However, before we get started, I just want to say a big thank you to all our current subscribers, because without you guys, this video today would not be possible. If you're not a subscriber, well, now is the time to hit that subscribe button so you do not miss out on our future videos. Let's get started. A lot of learner drivers, well, not just learner drivers, a lot of drivers, they struggle with adjusting their mirrors. They start off and their mirror seems to be fine. And then whilst they are driving, they look again and the mirror seems to be out of place. And one of the reasons for this is they get in the car and the first thing they do is they adjust their mirror. Yeah, I can see clearly, but then I can see from here, but as I move my seat forward, I can no longer see. The top part of the mirror has been cut off for me. So the first most important thing is to make yourself comfortable, is get your seating position correct. Make sure you can reach all the controls, especially the pedals, and you're not going to be moving your seat after that. Once your seating is done, then and only then should you adjust the mirrors. Another issue that can create problems is if you adjust the mirrors with the wrong hand. Bearing in mind, the mirror is to the left of me, so you want to adjust the mirror with the left hand. It's no point adjusting it with the furthest hand away. So here I'm trying to adjust it with this hand and I'm really struggling. So what I end up doing is moving my body, and I can see now, but if I move my body back, the mirror is slightly out of position. So if I adjust it with my right hand, it means that every time I want to check the mirrors, I need to move my body to that same position where my hand was. And then you get some people adjusting the mirrors with two hands. Again, that's the same problem, because I'm moving my right side of the body to adjust the mirrors, and then as I move back, I cannot see. So ideally, when you adjust the mirrors, you've got your seating correct, and then you want to sit in your normal driving position, both hands on the steering wheel, and focus at the road ahead. And then without moving your head, just moving your eyes, with your left hand, adjust the mirror by the rim. Don't touch the glass itself, and adjust the mirror so you can see as much of the frame as possible. Don't worry about what view you get. Don't worry about what you can see, what vehicles you can see. Just as long as you can see the frame of the mirror, that is the most important thing. Because from where I'm sitting now, due to the bend in the distance, I'm not getting a good view, but I can see the frame, and that is the most important thing. The reason I said don't touch the glass itself, because if I touch the glass like so, I'm going to leave finger marks, fingerprints, and these prints will cause a glare, and that's going to cause me problems. It's going to make it harder for me to see. So now that you know how to adjust the interior mirror, let's move on to the side mirrors. Most vehicles will have a control like so. You've got the left mirror, the right mirror, and then you've got the arrows to the sides and up and down. One of the most important things is, similar to adjusting the interior mirror, is avoid moving your body. So if I'm going to adjust the passenger mirror, for example, it's no point me doing this and then adjusting the mirror, because when I move back to my normal position, I'm not going to be able to see. I'm going to have to do that every single time. So once again, you will have to move your head for the side mirrors, but not so much. So for the passenger mirror, all you want to do is just move your head there and try not to move your shoulder. So your shoulders should not move, and just your head, and then you can adjust the mirrors with the control. And same thing with the right mirror. Try not to move the shoulders, just your head, and then adjust the mirrors with the control.
Some drivers adjust their mirrors so they can see most of their car. Firstly, there is no reason for this. I can guarantee you that the vehicle will not run away from you. Secondly, and more importantly, you could miss out on vital information. Imagine that you're on a dual carriageway with the mirror adjusted in this position. You would not be able to see these overtaking vehicles. However, you get some drivers who adjust the side mirrors so much away from them that they cannot see their own car. The problem with this is that it becomes hard to judge where the other traffic is in relationship to your vehicle. Ideally, you do want to see your car, but only to take about 20% of the mirror. That's about the space of 2 fingers. That way, you will get the best of both worlds. Next, we need to adjust the height of the mirror. Some drivers have the mirror facing the floor so that they can see the wheel arch. This can be extremely dangerous as their view of the road in the distance is non-existent. On the other hand, some drivers will do the opposite and have the mirror adjusted so high that it's facing the sky. Apart from plane spotting, this is good for nothing else. Ideally, you want to see at least 50% of the road, including any buildings. One simple method of getting the side mirror set perfectly is to get the front door handle into the bottom inside corner of the mirror. This applies to both the driver's and the passenger mirror. It is important to take note that unlike the rear view mirror, the side mirrors are made of a convex glass, like the back of a spoon. This has a great advantage as we get a wide view. However, on the downside, it makes the objects, in other words, the vehicles, seem further than they actually are. For this reason, you should always check the mirrors in pairs. For example, if you plan to turn right, check the interior rear view mirror first, followed by the right side mirror.
Not using the mirrors correctly is one of the top reasons that learner drivers fail their practical driving test. So now that you know how to adjust the mirrors, make sure that you use them not just to pass your driving test, but for safe driving for life. Well, that brings the video to a conclusion. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, you know what to do. Give the video a thumbs up. Thank you for your time. Take care. Bye-bye.